What's good, everybody? It's your boy Cafe. I'm back with another one. Before we get started, I just want to say Happy New Year to all you guys. I hope you guys brought the New Year's in safe. You hung out with family and friends, and I wish you the best of luck in your purpose and your New Year's resolutions you got planned going into the New Year. Sorry about that. So, with that being said, let's get into it. So, starting off 2024, Pizza Hut. One of my favorite pizza places that I love to eat. I've been a Pizza Hut fan, always will be a Pizza Hut fan. Well, Pizza Hut is gotten themselves, well, I would say is getting themselves in a little bit of hot water. And it's the Pizza Huts out there in California. So for those of y'all who don't know, and for my people who do live out there in California, all my California fans who listen to my show, California passed a law that states that minimum wage is going up to $20 an hour. Now, we all know $20 an hour for fast food workers, that sounds good. No, definitely needed because with the way of things going now and the cost of living going up, people need to get paid more money so they can live. Well, Pizza Hut doesn't agree with that. So Pizza Hut responds to the minimum wage hike that's going to go into law. Well, actually, that went into law today on the first. They're going to be laying off 1,200 plus delivery drivers. Now I know some of y'all going, hey, that's some bullshit. They can't do that. That's a problem. Absolutely, I agree with you. That's a problem. So now the question being asked is, can the labor unions come in and help out? That's the question that everybody wants to know. Now, let me give you a little bit of information about what the new law says. Now, the article that was in CBS, it says this: California-based fast food chains with 60 or more locations nationwide will have to begin paying employees $20 an hour in April, higher than the state minimum wage of $16 that becomes law on January 1st. Now, with that being said, if you own 60 or more fast food chains restaurants in California, you got to start paying your employees $20 an hour, which I agree with that 1000%. So, but the question is, well, I wouldn't say the question, but the problem is 1,200 plus people about to lose their jobs. And I'm pretty sure you have a lot of these 1,200 plus people that's going to be losing their jobs are very upset and frustrated. And I'm pretty sure that they're reaching out to all these different unions to say, hey, can you guys come in and help us out with this? Now, I don't know too much about it, but I would say that I would hope that the labor unions, will take a look at this and see if they can do anything to help these guys out because this is wrong and it should be no reason why these folks should be losing their job because the state is saying that you got to pay more money. And we all know how this goes. They start with the delivery drivers first. Then after they do that, they're going to start making their way to other employees, which means is that they're going to probably start cutting hours and probably laying off more people saying that, hey, with the minimum wage increase, we just can't afford to pay you guys the money. And it's not our fault. It's the state's fault. If you got to complain about it, go talk to them, blah, 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 blah. So we already know what's about to happen. And I'm pretty sure the unions knows this too. So I would hope that they would step in and do something about this. But I would say this, I can definitely see a strike is going to happen, and it's going to start with those 1,200 plus Pizza Hut workers that's about to get laid off. And it's going to go from Pizza Hut to maybe other fast food chains out there because they're going to look and say, hey, this is how it starts. They're going to start with this. And then they're going to start making their way doing other sneaky stuff to try to lay off more people because they don't want to pay that money. So I will hope that it wouldn't, that this doesn't happen. I would hope so. But we already know that when it comes to labor unions and employees, what goes on there and how this works. So with the if it does have if it does be a strike, I'm not going to be a surprise about this. I'm just not. But I would hope that this is not the case. I will hope that they would get this straightened out, and I will hope that the union would step in and try to put an end to this before it gets started because the unions they know how this works. So we would just have to sit back and see what's going to happen and what the outcome is going to be. But you guys let me know how you feel about this. California fast food chains now are required by law to pay their workers $20 an hour. But with that being said, 1,200 plus workers are going to be losing their jobs, delivery drivers. So do you agree with this? Do you don't agree with this? Let's talk about this so we can happily have a discussion. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that subscribe button as well. Stay tuned.